Welcome to our deep dive into the fascinating world of Lincoln pennies, where history, artistry, and even a few minting errors combine to create some of the most coveted coins in American numismatics. Today, we're exploring four remarkable Lincoln pennies that have captured the attention of collectors and historians alike. First up, American heritage. On the front, or obverse, you see the dignified portrait of President Abraham Lincoln, a design that has graced the coin since its introduction in 1909. Lincoln's image is more than just a representation of a great leader. It embodies the spirit of perseverance and unity that defined his presidency. His thoughtful expression, set against finely incised lettering and the date, captures a moment in time when America was coming to grips with its own evolving identity. Turn the coin over and you'll find the reverse, featuring the iconic Lincoln Memorial. This design, introduced in 1959, was selected to honor Lincoln's enduring legacy. At first glance, the memorial appears as a simple architectural silhouette, but with closer inspection, you can even discern the tiny statue of Lincoln seated within, a clever detail that transforms the coin into a miniature work of art. This subtle inclusion not only speaks to the craftsmanship of the period, but also serves as a reminder of the deep respect held for the 16th president. Minted in 1961 at the Denver Mint, the D on the coin stands as a mark of quality and precision. The Denver Mint has been a cornerstone in American coin production, and coins bearing its mark are known for their consistent quality. This particular penny was struck during a time when the United States was solidifying its coinage standards, and it remains an excellent example of mid-20th century minting practices. Composition is another fascinating aspect of the 1961 D penny. Crafted from 95% copper and 5% zinc, its composition gives it that distinctive feel and weight that many collectors appreciate. Weighing about 3.11 grams and measuring roughly 19.05 millimeters in diameter, the coin's physical characteristics have allowed it to endure decades of circulation while still holding up as a piece of collectible art. Despite its everyday use in the past, its enduring quality and design have ensured that it remains a subject of study and admiration long after it has left the average wallet. For collectors, condition is key. While the coin's face value remains just 1 cent, its value to collectors can vary dramatically based on its state of preservation. A 1961 D penny in circulated condition might only be worth its face value, but those in uncirculated or exceptionally preserved condition can command a premium. Experts often look at factors such as the sharpness of the date, the luster of the metal, and overall wear when grading the coin. Coins that have been carefully preserved or graded by professional services can become prized items in a collection, sometimes fetching prices far above their nominal value. The historical context behind the Lincoln cent adds another layer of intrigue. In 1961, America was experiencing rapid social and economic changes, and the coins in circulation reflected the nation's evolving identity. The decision to feature the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse was both an artistic and patriotic one, linking the coin to a legacy of resilience and the ongoing journey toward a more perfect union. This connection to history has made the coin a favorite among educators and collectors who see it as a tangible link to the past. Moreover, the evolution of the Lincoln cent's design tells a broader story about American art and technology. The transition from the earlier wheat design to the Lincoln Memorial reverse marked a significant shift, reflecting contemporary tastes and advancements in minting technology. The 1961 D penny stands as a bridge between eras, a piece that encapsulates the traditional artistry of the early 20th century while also embracing the modern techniques of its time. It is this balance between history and innovation that continues to spark interest among those who study and collect coins. Collectors also appreciate the personal stories that often accompany coins like the 1961 D penny. Many have fond memories of finding these coins in change, not realizing they were holding a piece of history. Over time, as they learned more about the coin's background and the era it represents, the penny transformed from mere currency into a cherished collectible and a conversation starter. It serves as a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold vast narratives about our nation's past and the values we continue to uphold. Next up, this specific cent is a Lincoln penny minted in Denver, and the design features Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial. It's made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper plating. This changed after 1982. It's a pretty common coin, and unless there's something special about the condition like errors, its value is typically just 1 cent. Okay, I'll focus on these details for the script. The 1992 D penny is a commonly minted coin from the Denver Mint. Its design features Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, highlighting American history and democracy. Minted in high numbers, it's easy to find, but in good condition or with special circumstances, it could be worth a little more. From 1982 onward, pennies shifted to a zinc core with a copper plating, a key change from earlier copper-rich versions. The D mint mark signifies production at Denver. I need to produce a detailed YouTube script for the 1992 D United States 1 cent coin. The script should focus on the coin's value and history, providing a friendly narrative without headings or gaps. It will cover the coin's design, composition, mint mark, and historical context. I'll highlight Abraham Lincoln's portrait, the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, and the change in composition, from copper to zinc with copper plating. I'll mention that while it's commonly found, uncirculated or error versions can be worth more. The script will be detailed and approachable without unnecessary interruptions. On the reverse of the coin, you'll notice the detailed depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, a design that pays homage to the 16th president's lasting impact on the nation. At first glance, the memorial appears as a simple architectural outline, but a closer look reveals the intricate details that capture its solemn grandeur. This imagery not only serves as a tribute to Lincoln's legacy, but also stands as a subtle reminder of the enduring strength of American democracy. Minted in 1992 at the Denver Mint, the D Mint mark on this penny is a mark of precision and quality. The Denver Mint has long been recognized for its state-of-the-art production techniques and commitment to excellence in coin manufacturing. In 1992, these advanced methods ensured that every coin struck was consistent in detail and finish, a standard that collectors and casual users alike continue to appreciate today. An interesting aspect of the 1992 D penny is its composition. Following the changes implemented in the early 1980s, this coin is primarily composed of zinc with a thin copper plating. This modern composition was adopted to reduce production costs while still maintaining the traditional look and feel of earlier pennies. Weighing around 2.5 grams, the coin's lightweight yet durable design reflects the balance between functionality and tradition that defines American currency. The switch to a zinc core also highlights the evolving nature of minting practices, ensuring that while the materials may change, the essence of the coin remains the same. From a collector's perspective, the 1992 D penny is generally regarded as a common coin due to its high mintage, yet it holds a special place in the story of American numismatics. In circulated condition, its value typically remains at face value, but those few coins preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition can become quite desirable. Collectors look for factors such as the coin's luster, the clarity of its design details, and minimal wear to determine its overall grade. In some rare instances, error variants or mistrikes from this year have emerged, offering unique opportunities for those lucky enough to discover them. These factors can sometimes elevate the coin's market value well beyond its nominal worth. Next up, the 1981 penny was struck during a period when American coins were crafted with precision and care. Weighing approximately 3.11 grams and measuring about 19.5 millimeters in diameter, this coin was made from a copper alloy, specifically 95% copper with a 5% zinc blend, before a shift in composition occurred in later years. Because of this, the 1981 penny is among the last of its kind produced entirely from copper, lending it a warm, distinctive appearance that many collectors appreciate. Though its face value is just 1 cent, the coin's true worth often goes beyond mere currency. Collectors and enthusiasts examine factors such as its condition, mint mark, and any potential minting errors, all of which can elevate a particular coin's value in the numismatic world. Coins produced in Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco sometimes carry mint marks that can make them more desirable, especially if they are in uncirculated or pristine condition. The history of the Lincoln cent is not just a story of design and metal. It's a narrative that speaks to the evolution of American culture and identity. When President Lincoln's image first appeared on the penny, it marked a significant departure from previous designs, symbolizing the birth of a new era that celebrated democratic ideals and the preservation of the Union. Over the years, the coin has witnessed economic changes, artistic developments, and even shifts in minting technology. In 1981, the traditional methods of die creation and striking ensured that each penny was imbued with a sense of craftsmanship that resonates with both casual admirers and serious collectors alike. The fine details on Lincoln's face, the clear inscription of "In God We Trust," and the precise rendering of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse are all testaments to the meticulous attention paid by the U.S. Mint. Beyond its physical attributes, the 1981 1-cent coin holds a special place in American history. During this era, the coin served not only as a medium of exchange, but also as a daily reminder of the country's enduring values. Every time you spend or save a penny, you are indirectly engaging with a piece of history that has traveled through generations. For many, the Lincoln cent represents more than just money. It is a symbol of perseverance, democratic ideals, and a connection to the past that continues to influence the present. While a circulated 1981 penny typically holds its face value in everyday transactions, collectors often find that coins in exceptional condition or those with unique minting errors can be worth much more. Such anomalies, whether they are off-center strikes or doubled dies, transform an ordinary coin into a coveted collectible, sparking interest among numismatists and history enthusiasts alike. The artistry behind the 1981 penny is as remarkable as its history. Each coin was produced using traditional minting techniques that ensured clarity and precision in every detail. The craftsmanship of the Lincoln portrait and the iconic Lincoln Memorial design reflect an era when even the most common objects were created with an eye for excellence. This enduring quality is why, decades later, the coin continues to be celebrated not only as legal tender, but also as a cherished piece of American heritage. Whether you are a longtime collector, a casual history buff, or simply someone who appreciates the story behind everyday items, the 1981 1-cent coin invites you to explore a slice of American history that is both accessible and deeply significant. Next up, the 1973 penny is part of the enduring Lincoln cent series, a design that has graced American wallets since 1909. On the front, you see Abraham Lincoln's portrait, originally created by Victor David Brenner, which remains one of the most recognizable images in U.S. history. His thoughtful gaze and carefully chiseled features are a tribute to the president who led the nation through one of its most challenging periods. On the reverse, the design features the Lincoln Memorial, a symbol not only of the building itself, but also of the enduring legacy of Lincoln's leadership and the principles he stood for. Minted during an era when the United States was undergoing significant changes, the 1973 penny was produced with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. Weighing approximately 3.11 grams, and measuring 19.5 millimeters in diameter, its robust construction reflects both functionality and artistry. The warm, reddish tone of the coin speaks to its predominantly copper makeup, and despite being a common piece of currency, its historical context gives it an added layer of depth. In 1973, coins were produced at multiple U.S. Mint facilities, including Philadelphia and Denver. Coins from Denver carry a D mint mark, while those from Philadelphia typically do not display one. These mint marks can be particularly interesting to collectors, as they offer insights into the coin's origin and production nuances. While the face value of the 1973 penny remains just 1 cent, its worth to collectors can vary greatly depending on condition, rarity, and any potential minting errors. Most circulated pennies from that year are abundant and remain at face value. However, uncirculated examples, especially those that have preserved all the crisp details of Lincoln's portrait and the Lincoln Memorial, can command a modest premium. Even more intriguing are the few error coins that sometimes emerge, such as mistrikes or double dies. These errors, once authenticated by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC, can significantly enhance a coin's value and desirability among collectors.